Hey everybody, welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. If you're watching this on iTunes or YouTube or deangraziosi.com, it's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome. Hey, first of all, I hope you had an amazing Christmas. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays to everybody. And we're going into this week is New Year's. And God, I know so many people will be excited and want to change your life. This is the time to make New Year's resolutions and make an impactful difference on your life. And it's an exciting time. But I want to share a couple quick things going into the new year. And I've said these throughout the year. If this is the first time watching me, of course it's new. If you've watched me for years, then you're probably going to get a little bit of the same with a little new twist to it. But I want you to think of a couple of things going into the New Year's. Your life isn't a sprint. I don't care if you're 80 or 20. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And we want to make the changes that last and stick forever. So instead of making a New Year's resolution this year that's this long and this big, and if you want to lose weight, it's, go to the gym 5 days a week, stop drinking soda, no more white bread, no more this, no more that, get a trainer and do all these things that seem like you have to totally transform your life. Think about making small, tiny changes every single day. Rather than make all a bucket list of what you're going to change overnight, if we're talking about real estate, what about January? Your whole goal is to find a great agent, get the 25-to-1 in place, and find 5 buyers on your list. And if you do, you reach an amazing January goal. And February is to get more buyers on your list and get Craigslist set up and work with other wholesalers. Small incremental steps. I always say this, but if you're shooting a gun and this is your target, but this is a 300-yard shot. If you just turn the gun an eighth of an inch, a quarter of an inch here, that bullet would be way up here, right? And if this is the ideal life, and this is your future, if you stay where you are, right? Everybody thinks to get from here to here, you have to change everything. You have to be a different person. Wake up practicing gratitude, being on it, find more time, give up all these habits, and it becomes so much. It's the New Year's resolution that by February 1st, you're back to the life that you know because it's comfortable, right? What I say is turn the gun January 1, turn the wheel on the car, just a tiny bit, and just set these little goals. 25-to-1, getting bandit signs out, going to a foreclosure auction, getting people engaged, handing out business cards, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, these little plateaus of success become your blue ribbon. And if you celebrate each one day you'll turn around in 3, 6, 12 months and go, oh my God, I'm so far away from the person I used to be. Hold on, let me grab this. And I share this because I know so many people get overwhelmed. I have a good friend who's a pilot. And he said, when you look at a plane, you see all those buttons. It's like, oh my God, how could you ever fly? But when he went to flight school, they teach him one button at a time. And he said once he understood all the buttons and he got so confident, most of the time flying the plane was autopilot. And that's how so many of my investors have evolved to. They went through the one step at a time, started making this a part of their life, and now they're real estate investing. Not that you don't have to do anything, but most of it's on autopilot. They know the investors. They have the right real estate agent. Flow of deals are coming in. Flow of buyers are there waiting, or they're rehabbing, and they're renting it. And they're going to a bank and refinancing. It becomes autopilot with work that empowers you and excites you, and that's what I'd wish for you guys. Now, the other thing I'd love for you to do is I want you to set goals. Now, we talk about goals a lot, and if you saw this a couple of months ago, I shared this, but I'm going to share it again. I want you to set some goals for the New Year's, but I want you to do a little extra, okay? So I want you to set your goals, okay? Whatever they are. First deal, X amount of money, whatever it is you want to set your goals, okay? But then what I want you to do is take it a further step. I want you to attach the emotion you'll feel once you do your first deal, once you start making X amount of money, once you quit a job, once you take ownership of your life, once you reinvent yourself, once you have $10,000 in your savings account for retirement. I don't know what it is, but how will that make you feel? Will that make you feel confident? Will it make you feel like the man or the woman you knew you were going to be when you were a child? Will it make you feel like you weren't stuck in a rut, that this is as good as life gets? You feel empowered and you could do anything in life. What are the emotion attached to each one of those? Okay? Then I want you to go and circle the top 3 goals. Sorry, I'm not going to write them all. Circle the top 3 goals, top 3 emotions that you're going to feel. And then I want you to write what would happen if you don't reach. What's the emotion? Sorry, sloppy. Emotion. What's I want? Did I spell it right? Emotion. I think so. Okay. What's the emotion if it goes well, goes as planned? One step further, what's the emotion if it doesn't go, if you don't do it, if you don't do your first deal? How are you going to feel? Broken? Stuck in a rut? Same old crap? Status quo? What if you don't start making more money? How's that going to make you feel? What if you don't get to spend more time with your kids and they grow up without you? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I want to give you leverage to make a difference in your life. I want you to be empowered to grab my education. I know it's the best on the planet. I know it works because I use it every week. I want you to have leverage to get going. So this is the message for today. If you set goals, set them this way. I want you to also realize it doesn't happen overnight. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon. One tiny incremental step can make a massive impact on your life. Guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Let's make 2014 our best year ever. If you haven't checked out the new opportunity to be an Insider Elite member, it will absolutely blow your mind. You have to check it out. There's a link below. Go watch that video. It's an amazing training video. It gives you 4 things that you need to profit, plus the opportunity to be a part of something so much bigger than you for like the price of a movie and a soda. So check it out. Have an amazing new year. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you real soon.